Good afternoon, everybody. This is Matt Croissant over at Kia of Columbia, getting you some information on this pre-owned 2018 Jeep Cherokee Latitude. So, starting up front here, we've got some nice LED daytime running lights, projector beam headlights here, and some fog lights down below. You can notice there's a lot of black accents on this specific Cherokee model here on the grille, as far as our Jeep emblem as well, and even our wheels and the Cherokee badging on the side here, along with black and trim around your windows and black roof rails up top. This blue pearl coat adds a very nice contrast to that. We've got some privacy glass on all of our rear windows here, heated back glass with a rear wiper and sprayer. We've also got a backup camera on here, as you can see, and a blacked out bumper down below too. Fuel door is going to be on the right hand side. Let's just go ahead and look at that beautiful pearl coat and the sunshine right there. We're going to wrap around here, dig into the features in the front row, check out our second row as well as the hatch here. So we've got a ton of pre-owned vehicles that we're going to start filming over here, since everybody knows new cars are scarce these days. Inside, we've got a nice cloth interior. I'm going to go ahead and turn down our AC real quick. Driver's seat's going to be 6-way adjustable. You can adjust the angle on the back here, raise it up and down with this pump action lever, and use the bar to move fore and aft. We've got power locks, windows, and mirrors here. Driver window is automatic, and we've got a nice little window lock here with some storage in the doors for you too. All right, hopping on in here, we've got some automatic headlights with our fog light control here. Dash illumination controls will be over here too. We've got a leather wrapped steering wheel for you, which you can unlock from right here. You can tilt and telescope the steering wheel so you can move it up, down, in or out, wherever you need it to be. And I'm going to get this AC dialed in just a little bit so I don't die here, because it's hot outside today, let me tell you. All right, so on the steering wheel, we've got some controls: directional pad and OK button for a drive display, cruise control over here, Bluetooth and voice recognition options too, and some blanks for some higher trim models, I'm sure. So starting over here, we've got the directional pad with the drive display, and we're going to get back to the first screen here, which is the speedometer. Your drive display right here is going to have coolant temperature and a fuel gauge on the left and right, and then a digital display here showing you your ambient temperature. It definitely feels like it's way hotter than 66 degrees. Our current drive selection, fuel range, cardinal direction, and our odometer down below. This Cherokee currently has 69,791 miles on it. All right, so we've got our speedometer, vehicle info, where you can check out tire pressure information, coolant temperature, transmission temperature, oil temperature, even our oil life. Not sure why it's at 0%. We've actually already changed the oil on this vehicle. You can see it says 73,871 is the next oil change interval for this vehicle. So even though we're not a Jeep store, we still make sure to service and maintain all of these vehicles, so that we've got that out of the way. If anybody is a little more familiar with these Cherokees, I've personally already tried to reset this oil life gauge, but it's just not working out. So leave that in the comments if you happen to know a little bit more about this vehicle than I do. You can also check out your battery voltage right here. Anything over 14 volts is good charging. You're typically looking for 14.2. So down below, we've got fuel economy information. So we can see, again, our fuel range, average fuel economy information, and then moving over here, it looks like just fuel economies for your 2 different trips that can be recorded in most vehicles typically. Here we go, trip info, trip A, trip B as well. Getting that same nice average fuel economy based off of 3,500 miles or even almost 10,000 miles. Then you've got some audio information, so you can just look directly ahead instead of over here to the right. Checking out your radio info. Messages, again, says an oil change is required, but we've already done that, so no worries there. And screen setup, so you can go into the settings, and let's go ahead and press OK and see what this does for us. Okay. Center, Okay, so we can really change things right here. You can actually change all this information right here. So if we wanted to, okay, interesting. So we can switch some things around over here. Upper left as well. Looks like we can switch some things around over here too. Oh, cool, very cool. So you can see that changes the information that's available to you, so you can really get this dialed in however you want to, okay? And that's it for the digital display. Again, we've got cruise control over here, and then left-hand wand is going to control blinkers and brights. Right-hand wand will control your front and rear wipers with their respective sprayers. So the rear wiper is going to be further in on this dial here. You can actually push to spray that back there. Yep, nice little wiping action going on back there, as you can see. And then same thing for the front wipers, just pull back to spray right there. It looks like you can change the interval from over here on the outside of the wand. All right, up top real quick, we've got a sunglass holder for you, and that is felt lined so it doesn't scratch your glasses. Got some interior lighting, a standard rear view mirror here with a little dimmer flipper. Got some extra storage up above here on the dash. An extra pair of sunglasses or any smaller items right here would go great in there for sure. And it looks like we've got a nice set of speakers in here. Tweeters up top here, center speakers, woofers in the doors, all 4 doors I'm sure. And then here is our display. This is a touch screen, though it is tiny, it is touchable. So we can access our radio from right here, media. You're gonna have Bluetooth media capability as well as phone capability in here. We can just turn it over to the compass, access the settings to adjust the display, voice, clock and date. Looks like we've got some safety and assistance options here as well. You can use this dial to rotate and select too. So tons of different options in here we can go through and more. We can check out our clock, outside temperature as well. Very cool, very cool. And then we've got a volume button. You can also turn the screen off if you want to. Just touch it to turn it back on. You've got a back button right here. Looks like a little bit of extra storage for maybe just some smaller coins. There's all kinds of tiny little nooks and crannies, however you want to utilize those here in this Cherokee. Hazard lights, traction control, single climate, manual air conditioning in here. And then down below, we've got a 12-volt outlet, an auxiliary port for music, a USB port for charging and music. You can even plug in an SD card if you want to put some files, some music files on there to listen to that way, or maybe even some audiobooks, anything like that. Again, just more little storage places here, here, and here, as well as right here. We've got some nice cup holders. Shifter, pretty standard. You can put it in reverse. Let's go ahead and check out that backup camera. So backup camera is going to pop up right here. You've got a nice center line that it's giving you, as well as some side lines. And these side lines are a true representation of where the Cherokee is at, okay? There's no projected pathing, it's just the static lines. So as long as nothing is in between these 2 colored lines here, your Cherokee should not impact with anything. So make sure everything's on the outside. This is great to line things up when you're parking as well, with some different colors to give you some distance judgment too, okay? You can also manually shift this Cherokee right here. You just slap that over right there, so you can downshift or upshift right here. You can actually, looks like, select which gear you want to move to. It looks like this is a 9-speed automatic, because you can select 9 different gears here. Center console. Looks like it's dual level here. Got a smaller tray and then a deeper one here. We're gonna go ahead and put this back in park real quick. With some coin holders, another USB port for charging only, as well as another 12-volt outlet. Very cool, very cool. I wonder, does this slide or anything like that? Nope, static. What it does have though is these nice little ports for routing cables through here so they don't get pinched or anything, for if you want to charge anything, if you have more than one person in the vehicle. Glove box, it's going to be lockable. Nice and deep back there. As you can see, we've got some owner's manuals inside and some nice lighting in there too. AC is working quite well too. I'm staying nice and cool in here. Up top, we've got a microphone for your Bluetooth system to the left and right here. Nice little mirror with some lighting, little clip, and these telescopes so they can reach the full length of the door here for you for all your shading needs. All right, we're gonna go ahead and turn this off and check out our rear seating as well as the hatch area for you. Love this color. All right, so back here you can see we've got some more storage in the doors, speakers, bottle holders, some nice cargo bags on the back of the seats. You've also got some rear ventilation here too, so everybody can stay nice and cool. Seating for 3 back here with an armrest and some extra bottle holders right here. And these rear seats do fold into themselves, so you can just pull right here. It's going to fold right down for you, and you've got this nice flat plane for storage. Now, let's see here. Got a little tether right here, so I would imagine if we pull on this, you can also adjust that angle and tilt this back just a little bit too. It wasn't very much, but hey, any little bit counts, I'm sure, right? Just to make sure you're comfortable. Moving over to the hatch here. There we go. It's going to be a manual lift gate on this particular model here. You can see we've got some nice storage areas back here. These flaps you can actually roll over onto the back of the seats here, so you've got a nice overlap so nothing will fall into the nooks and crannies of the vehicle. Got some nice storage over here, this nice hefty bar right here with a deeper cranny right here. Now this looks to be removable, so you can always maybe put a couple drinks in here, maybe some ice. Got a 12-volt outlet right here too, another little storage compartment right here. Go ahead and lift this up here. It looks like this is where you have some extra storage capability. Doesn't look like this vehicle comes with a spare tire, and a lot of newer vehicles don't, for that matter. So, ooh, what's that? A nice little hook right here. I wonder where we can put this. Maybe right here? Nice, nice. It's one thing I love about pre-owned vehicles is I don't know everything about them, but it gives me a good opportunity to learn alongside you. But underneath this covering here, there's an air compressor right here, which should plug into a 12-volt inside or in the back here, so you can fill up any of your tires. And it looks like, I mean, if you did want to have a spare in here, you would just need to remove this little casing right here. You can always order one and add one in here if you want to, because this is definitely tire shaped. I think we can all agree. So just in case you want one, I'm sure you can get one. And let's go ahead, just put this right back in here. Come on. All right, never mind. We're just gonna leave that alone. Moving on, we've got 2 nice handles right here. So all you have to do is just pull down, give that a nice swing, and she's all closed up. You're ready to Jeep about the country. Just checking our passenger adjustability right here. Your passenger driving seat, passenger seat is going to be 6-way adjustable too, so they'll be extra comfy. Got a nice little extra cargo net right here, and I did glaze over this. This has an electric parking brake right here for you. All right, so guys, that's going to wrap it up for this 2018 Cherokee. Make sure you like and share this video with your friends and family. Leave a comment if you have any compliments, questions, or corrections about any of the information I provided to you today, or anything you know about these Cherokees that could help anybody else that might be interested in it too. Most importantly, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all of the vehicles that we're going to be uploading to this channel for all of your informational and shopping needs. And as of today, this vehicle is available online at kiaofcolumbia.com. You can find that link down below in the description. Thanks again, guys. This is Matt Croissant over here at Kia of Columbia, here in Columbia, Missouri. Hope you're having an awesome day.